Hey everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel and welcome all of my new subscribers that I have recently gotten because of the video I'm about to react to. If you guys don't know, recently I was in a Brad Mondo video, like yesterday. It came out yesterday. And a lot of you guys are the ones who messaged me and told me for me to figure it out. I have been subscribed to him for like 2 years, but his video wasn't even in my subscription box, but my face is in the title. So yesterday I was just scrolling through Twitter, just, you know, doing my daily stuff, and I got a message from about 5 people at the same time saying, hey, you need to see this. And as soon as I saw my face in the thumbnail, I screamed, I threw the book that I was reading, and I just stared at my iPad for like 30 seconds just saying absolutely nothing because I couldn't believe my eyes. I've been watching Brad for years now. I watch him with my sister. Like, I was starstruck, to be honest. So I was never expecting this to happen. I actually already reacted to the video and then my SD card corrupted and I lost all the footage. So I am re-recording this, but I have seen the video already and there's a couple things that I'm reacting to and just kind of explaining a little bit better because there are some things that are a little iffy. But I do appreciate all of the new people who have been so kind to me, coming over here and subscribing, commenting on my video, telling me that you like my hair. Like, you guys are so sweet, and I literally have only gotten a couple hate comments from it, and I was expecting way more considering he has 6.2 million subscribers, but it's mainly been just a bunch of love and I appreciate it so much. So I'm just going to be reacting and just kind of talking about it. Let's go ahead and pull it up on the screen and I'm gonna react to it.
Next we have a video by Alyssa Nicole, and this is split dyeing my hair for Halloween.
So my plan in this video is
I hate hearing myself talk.
Half orange and black for Halloween.
Ooh, that's a transformation.
So I am planning on having the orange on this side, so I will be...
We're going to bleach that huh?
This
yes.
is pretty much my natural hair color.
Definitely not your natural hair color, I'll tell you that much. You can tell it's not your natural hair color by any means.
For the black...
Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to comment on. I should have worded that a little bit better. I said it's pretty much my hair color because I was saying that it's as close to my hair color as I could get it to my natural hair color. My natural hair color, as you can probably see in the clip, it's like my virgin hair up at the top right there. It's just a little tiny bit lighter than that bottom part that you could see. Obviously, it's not my natural hair color. You can tell that it's from being previously dyed before, but I meant to say it's as close as I could get it to my natural hair color. There were some people that were commenting a lot of hate comments about the fact that I lied about having natural hair. I never said in the video that my brown hair was my natural hair. I have not had my natural hair color since I was like 11. So I didn't say that in the video, and I don't want to be called a liar because I definitely didn't say it. So I said pretty much because it was close, but it wasn't. But the top like inch of my roots were virgin hair. That was my natural hair color.
Black side, I'm just gonna use Manic Panic's Raven. This is the black hair dye that I have always used. It is a semi-permanent, so it does fade fast.
We love a semi-permanent moment because it's just so fun to like be able to change your hair color so much. And yes, semi-permanent color is supposed to fade fast, guys. That way you can change it all the damn time. People always tell me the semi-permanent color they use fades so fast. And I'm like, if you don't want it to fade so fast, use a demi-permanent color. That's what it's there for.
And then I have 2 different oranges. I just don't know how this one's gonna work out.
It's not going to work.
My head, and then I'm going to use the L'Oreal High Color Highlights in the color Copper. And I'm not too sure how this is going to show up. I don't know if it's gonna be bright enough. So if it's not as orangey as I would like it, I'm gonna use the Arctic Fox Sunset Orange.
I think that the high color is a high lift color, which means you can't put a high lift color over already colored hair. It doesn't work like that. So probably gonna do nothing or a little something that you don't want. But yeah, not the right color choice, but the Arctic Fox one, totally you can use that. So we're bleaching.
Okay, so I just wanted to say something about that as well. So I have been using the L'Oreal High Color Highlights since I was like 13 or 14 when I dyed my hair red the first time. And it says on the box for dark hair only. And I have only ever used it on non-natural hair, and I know pretty much everyone I've seen on YouTube uses it on non-natural hair as well. Every single time I've used it, whether my hair has been box dyed, bleached, black, like I've used the high color highlights on like black hair and it's come out bright red. I don't think it really matters. The product works. So that's why I use that product, because I knew it would work because I've used it so much. And it has a pre-lightener inside of it. So I knew if I bleached my head once and then use the high color highlights, it would also lighten it while coloring the hair as well. So that's why I chose that one, because I knew it would help lighten it a little bit more as well.
Away, and we're starting right at the root, which is not ideal. So
okay, I know I'm pausing again, but I just wanted to say, I 100% absolutely know about that bleaching rule about not starting at the roots, but I did not care. I don't care. I just did it. I honestly was kind of in this chaotic mood where I was just like going chaotic. I quit my job, like that was my last day of work that day, and I just wanted to dye my hair and go crazy. So I wasn't really even paying attention. Like you might be able to see that I just start coating my hair with bleach, just going at it. My scalp was burning, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever, like my hair's not damaged or anything, so I didn't care, I just did it.
Those are gonna get really light, and her ends have so much color on them, which means you need to like get that out first, because it's just gonna be such a mess. The heat from her scalp is gonna make her roots really warm and her ends really orange and nasty, and she'll be lucky if she even gets that. It looks like box dye in her hair.
You can see my virgin hair is of course super blonde, and then of course this turned like a red color like my hair always does, and then the rest is kind of like an orangey brown. Bottom part's kind of brown. This will be light enough for me to do the next hair color.
I wouldn't say that's light enough to do the next step, because you want your hair lifted to the orange stage in order to put orange onto it, and right now it's more at the red stage, so it's gonna be uneven. I mean, the black is looking nice and black, and it's gonna cover up everything that she has going on right now, so it should be good. And also the other side looks a little more orange in this lighting, so we're making decent progress.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
I do want to say the black Manic Panic, I don't know if you guys can really tell in this lighting at all. Can you tell? Probably not, but it's turning green. And it's because the undertone to the black hair dye has green in it. It's a green undertone. So now that it's fading, it's turning green, which it doesn't bother me too much because I don't leave the house. But it is turning green and fading pretty badly. I don't think I'll use Manic Panic again, because I don't know if maybe I got a bad batch, but the one I used smelled really bad, and it's fading differently than the previous Manic Panics I've bought before. So I don't know about that hair dye, but it did do really good at covering up everything. It's a really deep black color, so I really like it. And yes, when I did bleach my hair the first time, the lighting's not very good in the video, but it was really orange and like a copper color already after I bleached it the first time.
Go ahead and dye this side, and then you keep it on for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to wash my hair.
So now we're going in with the high lift color, which is meant to go over natural hair, like hair that hasn't been colored, and it's gonna lighten her roots even more.
Here's the orange. It's not quite as bright as I would like it's a little dark right here, but it is.
His face at first, like when I saw his face, I was like, oh god, he is about to roast me, like he's about to be so mean to me. And I do understand the lighting in this clip is pretty bad. I really like the color. Like honestly, this orange, like copper ginger color is my favorite hair color, so I don't really mind it that much.
A nice like gingery orange. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start styling my hair, do my makeup, and I will give you guys the final result.
So the high lift color like sort of worked, and I'm very confused. I often get confused by things like this, so.
Okay guys, here is the result of my hair.
What?
Currently sitting outside, so I'm sorry if the
What?
loud, but this is the only way I was able to get the good lighting. So here is what this side looks like.
Dude, let's break this down. So it somehow worked out. I really don't understand how, but I'm happy for her. This color is really fun. Obviously doesn't look professionally done. It has quite a few errors going on, but that's okay. Who the f cares? As long as you love it and it's presentable and it looks nice. Would have made your life a little bit easier if you did it correctly next time and didn't start at the roots and got all that darkness out of the midsections. But it looks decent enough and it's very Halloween themed and I dig it. Our next video is by...
Okay, so there was my 5 seconds of fame in a Brad Mondo video. I really liked the way it happened. I was super nervous at first. I didn't click on the video at first because I was super nervous. A YouTuber with that many subscribers can either ruin your reputation or they could build you up, and I was really scared that it was going to be negative and mean, but I knew it wouldn't be because I've watched Brad for so long. He's never been the type of reactor to genuinely be mean to somebody. He always just gives constructive criticism, which I 100% love about him, is that he's a nice person and he doesn't like destroy people's like self-esteem. So I'm happy with the way my hair like came out. I kind of want to do my whole head like a bright orange, like maybe a little bit brighter than this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the split dye forever. I do love it, but it is a lot of maintenance because every time I wash my hair, I have to make sure my hair is completely split away from each other because the black has been staining the orange, and as you can see, the orange is a little bit darker right here, and it's because the black has started making it darker, which is a little weird. So the split dye has been kind kind of a pain in the butt, but it's one of my favorite hair dyes I have done. I called my sister like as soon as I saw it, and she started screaming because we watch him together and like we both love his videos. So like, thank you so much for having me on your channel. It's not something that I was like expecting at all. Like my first full week being a full-time YouTuber and then Brad Mondo reacts to one of my videos, like it doesn't feel real. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out Brad's video down below. I'll have it linked so you guys can check it out. I'll also put the link for my hair dye video down below if you guys are interested in that. Make sure to check out my social medias. I do have a Patreon where I make extra content. I also have a Twitch, Instagram, and an Etsy shop, which I'm about to open for Thanksgivings. Check those out, but until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!